Before we get into the video, I would like you to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications to be notified when I upload, hit that like button below the video, and leave any comment, suggestion or constructive criticism in that section down below. Let's get into the video. I hope you enjoy. So already there are Modern Warfare Season 5 leaks, including the start date, possible more maps that will be coming, weapons, Warzone news, and more. So to begin with, we're just going to be reading this. So Modern Warfare Season 5 will continue to complement the explosive start that Season 4 already has on the gaming world. While we're still trying to figure out what fate Verdansk has and whether the Bunker 11 Easter egg is related, there's a lot of additional content to look forward to. Here's what we know about Season 5 of Modern Warfare and Warzone. Could there be a potential high-rise return? Now this would be a great map for online. Modern Warfare 2, probably one of the better maps on that game. And it was just thoroughly enjoyable. This could be a great addition to the multiplayer game. Just to kind of give the game a bit more versatility when it comes to maps. Because I don't think this year's Call of Duty has been the best for maps. But with the addition of returning maps, it could definitely be interesting. So, Season 5 of Modern Warfare is bound to start on the 4th of August if we're looking at the Battle Pass expiry timer. However, this is subject to change due to potential circumstances in the world and kind of how they've had to adapt because of the pandemic and other situations in the world at the moment. Here are some of the potential maps that we could see, maybe in Season 5, maybe even in the season after that. So we've got Borderline, we've got Takedown Village, Offshore, Firidar, Emporium, Layover, Assault, Harbour, Breakneck Oil Rig, Offshore, Saindon, Scaries, Harbour, Fallout, Military Base 2, Firing Range, Garden, Ravine, Oasis, Malashev and Hyrat. Apparently, there are 60 maps in the works for Modern Warfare at the moment, but it doesn't mean they're all going to be coming to the game. Now, apparently, there have already been leaks for the new Season 5 weapons, including the APC-9, HKG-28 and the XM-109. There's also a code name for a gun with the M200 and M200_C. This is very interesting because this could be the return of the Intervention, which of course was in Modern Warfare 2. And if it's anything like it was in Modern Warfare 2, it's going to be one of the better snipers in this Modern Warfare. There's also talks of the Spaz 12 coming back as well, which again, that was another gun that was in Modern Warfare 2. I think it was in Modern Warfare 3 as well. It was definitely one of those overpowered shotguns that were used and very annoying to play against. This website reckons there's going to be new items in-game that you can put in your loadout. So I'm guessing things like Dead Silence, like kind of like the perks that you can pick up maybe. New items to find in Battle Royale and Plunder that aren't in your loadout. New field upgrades, new modes, new loot, and a narrative story. Now the narrative story could be very interesting because it will kind of add a different dimension to Warzone and give players more of an incentive to play it. There's also been potential leaks of a Juggernaut mode, which if we move over to here, Juggernaut Royale will allow 3 instances of the very popular Killstreak perk to drop in Verdansk. When players pick it up and become a heavily armoured Juggernaut, they're still capable of riding in vehicles and climbing ladders, but with full damage replaced by a ground pound that impacts anyone nearby. If Juggernauts are sent to the Gulag, a new Juggernaut package will be marked and deployed into Verdansk. Going back to Warzone, there's going to be updated loot. Infinity Ward has assured that ground loot will have a continuous overhaul to diversify the strategies you can take across Warzone, so you can expect new tools of destruction to play with. Expect to see every weapon type with a silenced and non-silenced variant, allowing squads to kit themselves for silent operations. New weapons and blueprints will be added to supply box and ground loot to Verdansk, and stay tuned for additional meta updates as the Warzone further evolves. This website continues to add that there could be more map changes. Apparently, there are areas on the map that are listed as classified. This means that they're going to be unlocked as Season 4 carries on. Now, this has been in the talks for a while, and there's going to be a potentially new Warzone map called Urzikstan. This is found by Reddit user Street Fighter XD, and they've given quite a detailed description as to why it will be Urzikstan. So it reads, they've got all the assets in place now. It would likely be like Verdansk, where they sandwich together several multiplayer maps. They've had Ramaza and Crash, plus the Embassy and the Palace as the downtown equivalent. Then the Euphrates Bridge connecting the Highway of Death, leading out past the Kandor Power Station to the mountains where Azir Cave would be, with maybe some extended cave systems and the Russian Occupation Forces airbase. The prisons, or Gulag, would be the Tobrak prison from the Imprisoned Story mission. Maybe a different layout for Gulag, maybe the same. That's what, like, at least 7 or 8 different sectors, plus the usual stretches of rocky hills and desert in between. Done and dusted. I think we will see this before the end of the year. Easy. They've touched upon the potential nukes that could be in Season 4 to obliterate Verdansk, and then we're going to have to move to Urzikstan. Now, this is a very interesting thought. Zombies in Warzone. So, at Modern Warzone has said there are multiple references, including the Spaceland docks in Verdansk, zombie round ending sounds, howling near dam and prison, screaming at dam and prison, teddy bears throughout Verdansk, zombie rat in Warzone, the 115 on RCXD, and the gas. If you do want to check out more Modern Warfare Season 5 leaks, I will be sure to leave the link of this in the description of this video, so make sure you check that out. So there are 7 fractured intel locations in Call of Duty Warzone Season 4. If you can find all 7 pieces of the intel within the Warzone map, you'll get a better understanding of Warzone's ongoing narrative that ties into the rumoured Call of Duty Cold War, and also a juicy XP boost. And I'm here to show you how to do it. First thing you need to do is go to Warzone, then go to Challenges, go to Missions, click on the missions, let this load, and then you're going to go press R1 or RB twice, go to the Intel, and this is where the objectives are going to be. You do need to do these 7 in order, and the first place that you need to go is the TV station in the anchor room. You're going to come through this side of the TV station, and then you're going to go into the anchor room, to the desk, and collect the intel. Simple as that. Each time you collect the intel, something like this should come up. Just to note, you can only do 1 per game. The second one is in the airport, and this is whereabouts it is. So as you can see, I'm in the main part of the airport, and kind of where the gates are, where you go to board it, and it is right here by the computer. I'll show you the other side of it, just so you can see it, but it is right there, and you've collected it. Let's go to number 3. The third one is in the ATC tower, just north of the airport, and it's at the top, so whether you fly in or ascend, it doesn't matter. So you just want to go up the stairs, and it's just going to be to your right on the computer there, overlooking airport. The fourth one's going to be at the crash site, southwest of military base, and it's going to be in the cockpit section of the crash plane. So head towards the first bit of the plane, and it's going to be in between these 2 seats where the rubbish is, and that's going to be your 4th piece of intel. For the 5th piece of intel, you need to go to the building behind the main hangar. It is going to be ground floor in the building. It's going to be next to the computer, just like that. For number 6, you're going to want to go back to the military base, and it's going to be this oblong building here behind the main hangar again. Another straightforward way of getting the intel, you're going to go straight to the PC and collect it right there. And then you are done. You do get the 7th piece of intel automatically, and this is what happens when you go to the challenges and press triangle to see the bit of intel. It says that there's a plan in motion, and we thank the Lion for his support. He may return to Urzikstan, which is doing a full loop back to the map leak of Season 5. There's so much more that can be done in Warzone, and if you do want my help doing this, please put a suggestion in the comment down below. Like the video, subscribe, share, and I'll catch you in a bizzle.
Expectations, they weigh me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the